Good evening, and bloody welcome to Summer Night Murder Mystery Sinking Island, even though it's fall. But that wasn't completely true though, because it is December and so it is winter. So yeah, it was a long time ago since it was summer, so I have really dragged out this playthrough, but we are getting near the end, I think. So I don't think that we got many episodes left. Okay, so I haven't played since the 3rd of September. No, November. The 3rd of November. And today is the 4th of December. So I haven't played in about a month. And the reason behind that, well, I'm gonna read this text first. Jack Norm, using the photo of Walter Jones' face and Hubert and Nolan's testimony, is persuaded that Jones' death was not accidental but very much criminal. Thanks to several traces and material elements left around the death of Walter Jones, he was able to determine those present on the Turtles Belvedere on the evening of the crime: Baena, Lorenzo, and Hubert and Nolan. On that night, Baena and Walter Jones fought, and Baena is in all likelihood responsible for Jones' fall onto the rocky beach. The scratches, the fingernail, and the tumultuous footprints around the Belvedere confirm to Norm this hypothesis. The arrival of the coroner's report turns everything upside down. Walter Jones was killed by a gunshot, thus Baena seems to be innocent. Nolan did not go to the Belvedere just to help his boss. He took advantage of the situation to steal the key to Walter Jones' safe, the key being kept on a chain around his neck. Norm found this key covered with Nolan's fingerprints in his suite safe. Nolan used it to open Walter Jones' safe and to collect his testimonial arrangements. Sonia and Billy caught him in the act and, as proven by the objects found in her bag, she took everything. The safe contained all of the things needed for the future marriage between Walter Jones and Baena. A marriage which, if it had taken place, would have disinherited all of Jones' grandchildren for Baena's profit. By comparing the compatible calibers with the bullet that killed Jones and discovering the powder traces which show the rifle's recent use, Norm was able to establish that the crime weapon was a Blazer carbine with telescope belonging to Walter Jones' very own collection. The shot was fired from the library window, as proven by the shards of wood found on the windowsill, which came from the crime weapon. This coincides perfectly with the autopsy report, which establishes that the shot was fired from a great distance. The number of suspects who are sufficiently good at shooting to be able to shoot Jones is quite large. Norm has discovered that all of the grandchildren, as well as Nolan, had gone on safaris with the old Jones. In addition, Marco distinguished himself in the army and Lorenzo in biathlon races. Oh, that was a long text. Well, anyway, the reason why I haven't played in a long while now is because I have a lot of schoolwork and stuff like that, so I have pretty much had one exam every week, except for 1 week when we had 2 exams, so I have been studying a lot. Okay, so I don't remember exactly what I was going to do next. I remember that Lorenzo revealed that there is a large air balloon that can help them escape from the sinking island. But since there is a storm brewing outside, fleeing in a hot air balloon isn't the best choice. It's pretty much their only choice at this moment, but traveling in a hot air balloon in the middle of a storm, yeah, that just isn't good. Let's take a look on the character database and see where everyone is at. So Hubert Noland is in the library. That is interesting. Marco Jones is in the garden. Baina Yumhu is in the heliport lounges. Lorenzo Battaglieri is in his studio. Clara Jones is in the technical workshop. Heliport lounges. Okay, so Christina is in the heliport lounges as well as Coolio. Sonia is in the heliport lounges as well as Martin. And Billy is in the technical workshop. So I think that we should go and talk to anyone that we can talk to. There is a small checklist that I have, though, thanks to a friend of mine who is very uppmärksam. What's the name in English? I'm not sure what the English word is for that, though. Well, anyway, he's good at spotting things. So I should investigate Walter Jones' desk in his office. And there is a green folder that I should read, because I missed reading that. I should go to the clues database. Yeah, documents. So apparently I missed on reading this document right here. At least I think this is the one. It's a trial summary notes. So let's start by reading this. Okay, it's from Mr. Kim Sanyam, the law officers of Sanyam, and some kind of address. To Mr. Hubert Noland on Segura Island, Jones Tower in the Maldives, Saleh, the 23rd of November 2005. So apparently this is a certified letter. Subject: information before formal notice. Dear colleague, further to the judgment rendered in our favor by the Maldives Republic's High Magistrates Court on the 5th of November 2005, regarding the formal complaint made by Mr. Coolio Jumhu, proprietor of the concessions whose interests we are presently defending. We inform you of our intention to make a formal demand that you terminate construction of your building within 8 days, the construction being within total infraction of the law and with this judgment. I look forward to hearing from you. Best regards, Kim Saniam, Court Attorney. And there are apparently 3 documents. So this was the first document. So let's take a look on this document right here. It's a date in the top left corner. It says the 15th of November, I think. Yeah, November it is. 15th November in 2005 at 10:32. Okay, and there is a number and some letters which I don't know the meaning of. Well, anyway, let's read the text here. The Maldives Republic, or the Maldives Republic High Magistrates Court did on the 5th of November 2005 in Saleh render its judgment in the affair SCI Segura versus Maldives SA. No one is allowed to ignore the law. SCI Segura, represented by its president, Mr. Samuel Walter Jones, is non-suited by virtue of the customary laws that reign on the Segura atoll. In consequence, it can demand neither restitution nor compensation for the sums paid to the Maldives SA Realty Agency for the purchase of the concession that it should have obtained prior to the valid property title from competent authorities. SCI Segura is ordered to pay the sum of 55,000 USD, so I think that is United States dollar, for damages and interest to the Maldives SA Realty Agency as payment for expenses. Signed in Saleh on the 15th of November in 2005 by Clark Sahadi Kimlor, President of the Magistrates Court Logan Bim, and Prosecutor Dahoga Bahami. So let's take a look on this last document right here. For the attention of Jan Strandheim, President of the International Justice Tribunal, 334 Dramstad Strauss 77745, The Hague, the Netherlands. Segura, the 16th of November 2005. Jones Company, Maldives SA affair. Dear Jan, I am writing following our telephone conversation today regarding the judgment the judgment rendered on the 5th of November 2005 in our disfavor by the Maldives Republic Magistrates Court to transmit to you our defense dossier in appeal regarding this affair. The strict application of the primitive customary laws by the Maldivian justice courts in this judgment has put us in a very delicate situation. The Maldives SA agency deceived us when selling the island because they knew perfectly well that we could obtain no property title. They deposited the amount of the sale, which should have gone to Coolio Jumo, the sole proprietor. Now it wants to recuperate damages and interest for having been caught in the act of making these embezzlements. I should also note that the Saleh Magistrates Court judge who delivered this judgment holds shares in Maldives SA. We are in a certain sense caught in a snare of corruption. I know that you have successfully had judgments in the area with more complicated affairs than this one reversed. I hope to be able to count on your effectiveness and on our long-standing friendship. Sincerely, Hubert Noland, attorney. Okay, so it is Hubert Noland that have written this letter. I'm not sure what this case is about though, but it seems that Walter Jones bought the island. Or I'm not sure. I think it's something like that. I really shouldn't play this game when I'm tired, but playing pretty late at night is pretty much the only time that I have that I can freely play this game. So well, I could have started playing earlier, but I didn't. Okay, so let's take a look on this puzzle piece right here. Was Hubert Noland's death really a suicide? Yeah, Hubert Noland is dead. That's that is why he's in the library. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that he shot himself. How that is silly of me. How could I forget that he shot himself? That is why he's in the library, of course. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a miscalculation from my part. Yeah, so we need to find out who shot. Well, I don't think that Hubert Noland shot himself. Actually, I think he was murdered because I remember now that he was to reveal who the murderer is that murdered Walter Jones. But before he could reveal that, he was shot. And it looked like he had committed suicide, but I don't think that is the case. So I am missing a lot of evidence here, or a lot of clues. I think I miss half the clues actually, since there are 4 slots here. And the progress bar is only half filled, so I really should head and talk to well, anyone that I can talk to. Okay, so let's take a look on the progression here. I got okay, I got 4 unsolved puzzle pieces left. Who were the last people to go into the library before the murder? And was Hubert Nolan's death really a suicide? And the 2 remaining pieces is still unknown. So yeah, let's find someone to talk to. Now, I have one more thing that I need to do, or 2 more things. I should see if I can find that bag or that suitcase that were locked in one of the suites. So I should do that, or should I? No, I'm gonna go to the library and investigate the desk. Actually, I think the library is on the 21st floor, so I should investigate Walter Jones. Yeah, there is Hubert Nolan. I don't think that there is anything else that needs to be done at that scene, the potential crime scene. Okay, so let's head over here and see if we can tamper with his desk here. As you can see, there is a flashing light here, but nothing happens when I press there.
Strange, these drawers are closed and there is no obvious keyhole. Strange, these drawers are closed and there is no obvious keyhole. Strange, these drawers are closed and there is no obvious keyhole.
Okay, so I don't seem to be able to open any of these drawers. So let's open these drawers right here and see if we can figure something out. No, I don't think so. Okay, so I should look on the back here, because there is a hidden compartment here, and there is my friend told me about this, that there might be something in the upper drawer, and I think that he is correct about that, because as you can see, well, ja, som du ser så är det det verkar vara en metalllåda här eller något sånt. I just told my friend that it seems to be some kind of metal box here, so let's click on here and see if something happens.
This drawer is stuck.
So it is stuck.
This drawer is stuck.
Okay, maybe I can do something in order to make it unstuck. I don't think a small pad of paper is the solution, but let's try it out.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Surprisingly enough, it didn't work. Graphite
It's
powder?
impossible.
Nope. The screwdriver?
No, this is not possible.
Nope. Atif Dambo's key card?
No, this is not possible.
Nope. Walter Jones key?
I definitely forgot something. This is not working.
Okay.
I can't do this.
Okay. The remote control.
I definitely forgot something. It doesn't seem to be working. It's impossible. It's impossible. No, this is not possible.
Okay, so that didn't work. But I think that my friend is right. There is a drawer here that you should be able to open it somehow. The question is how. Okay, so there must be something about this button right here. Yeah, because that button is flashing a red light, and I think it is I think this button unlocks the drawer somehow, but nothing happens when I try it. Let's I don't think this is gonna work, but just let's give it a try.
Jones really thought of everything.
Okay, what does that? It worked! Well, holy moly, it stopped flashing. I am a genius, if I may say so myself, even though I am not aware of it. Well, let's see what's in this drawer. There is something here. It's a button. Thank you, Danne. Well, that did something. It's a compartment of some sort in the base of that statue. Okay, I picked something up, but I don't know what it was. It was a clue of some kind. What was the clue then? Was it a document? Yeah! Oh, a code! What is this around? Oh, it's Nolan's ripped suicide letter. A code found in Walter Jones' quarters. It is all thanks to my friend that I managed to find this. So let's take a look on it. 5656575 Walter Jones. I assume WJ stands for Walter Jones. Okay, so okay, now we found the code. So let's head up to Lorenzo's studio in order to see if he knows what the code is for. And let's talk to him as well, because I think that he got something new to say. So yeah, let's head in here. I think he's in his studio. Just for fun, let's check out the radio again.
Alert from the Indian Ocean Weather Center. The trail of the Class 4 tropical cyclone which struck the archipelago of the Maldives last night will continue to have impact over the next 2 days. Winds of force 11 to 12 will continue to gust with utmost intensity in the zone situated to the northeast of the archipelago. The high tide will again reach 4 meters. We notify our residents who are still in this zone that a red alert of level 4 is still in effect for the next 48 hours. Absolute vigilance required. This is a dangerous phenomenon of exceptional intensity. Keep yourselves regularly updated on weather developments and strictly adhere to the instructions issued by public authorities. The international aid that was requested is on the way to the archipelago. The Providence cruiser should arrive in Salé with supplies, emergency medication, and survival tents within 36 hours.
Okay, so it worked. I really didn't expect that because it had been broken before. Well, maybe not broken, but we didn't manage to receive any signals. So yeah, now we know that the storm is still going on with a lot of force, but hopefully help is on the way. So let's continue turning the dial and see if we can get in any more transmissions.
Speedboat Mira to Salé base. Lieutenant Corey here. Do you receive me?
Salé base to Speedboat Mira. I receive you. Over.
Speedboat Mira to Salé base. We've just grounded our vessel on the coral barrier of the small island of Akuli. 5 of our rescuers have lost their lives attempting to save the 17 shipwrecked men who were stranded on a sandbank. We need a tugboat to pull us out from here. Over.
Received, Lieutenant Corey. The other 2 speedboats are occupied in the northeast of the archipelago, where we are expecting a terrible tornado tonight. I cannot do anything for the moment. I will inform the cruiser Providence from international aid, which is on the way. It should be approaching you in some 30 hours. Hang on, guys. Over and out.
Oh, so they are in trouble. The rescue team needs to be rescued. Goody. So I don't think that we can expect to get much help, so maybe the hot air balloon is the only way to escape from the island. But as I said in the beginning of this episode, traveling in an hot air balloon during a storm isn't the best of ideas, so let's continue turning the dial.
Message from the emergency unit of the Republic of the Maldives. According to our latest information, the hurricane that swept the archipelago last night took the lives of 653 persons and left 1,700 injured. We estimate the number of those left without shelter at over 3,200. 340 homes were totally destroyed. The effects of the hurricane will continue to be felt in the archipelago. A state of red alert continues for the next 48 hours. The strongest intensity of the tail of the cyclone will be felt in the northeast zone and its neighbor, the island of Segura. We advise you to remain inside if your home is structurally sound. Move to the highest and safest parts of the building. Do not drink spring water because it is likely to be polluted. Drink bottled water. The rescuers are still actively trying to save people in need of immediate attention. Stay calm and thank you for your civic spirit.
Okay, so yeah, that is not good. Okay, that was the end of the well, not the end, that was the last of the transmissions. Okay, so now we know how it is, and it isn't good. Okay, so let's go and talk to Lorenzo. I think he is down here. Yeah,
Here's the
there
code.
he is.
I want to know who came to Jones's office after 9 p.m.
Oh yeah, now we can check on the surveillance system.
So here, what is this? That's strange. Simbi lactar, Simbi Laktar had come to Jones's office the evening of the murder. That's impossible. Totally impossible. He's a member of the staff that was fired 15 days ago. Well, look for yourself, Norm.
What?
Thanks for your help, Lorenzo.
Okay. Simbi Laktar. Let's take a look on the new clue here. Print out of consolation for the library lock from 9 to 11:59 p.m. Print out for the consolation of the library lock the evening of the murder. It allows the identification of the key cards that passed through this door during this lapse of time. Okay, so it is a list of the key cards that have been used. Okay, so let's take a look on this. I don't think now I am unable to click on anything here. It is just the print of the document or of the computer screen, I mean. Okay, from and to. So at 9:51 Simbi Laktar gained access to the library, and at 9:54 Hubert Noland did that as well. But Hubert Noland is dead. He was probably murdered, and as it seems, Simbi Laktar is the murderer of both Walter Jones and Hubert Noland. So if that is the case, then it means that Simbi Laktar is somewhere in this building. He must be hiding somewhere. The question is where, because I have pretty much gained access to every single room in this tower. Well, there are some floors that have been closed off though, so he might be hiding there, but I am not totally sure that is the case, because just because the ID card belongs to Simbi Laktar, a former employee, it doesn't necessarily mean that Simbi Laktar is the one who used the identification card or the key card, because it could have been used by anyone maybe there was someone who took his key card, because I think it is really weird that Simbi Laktar is a suspect. It is just too easy and too weird, because I haven't seen anyone named Simbilaktar during the game, so it would be a pretty big plot twist if it is a guy that you haven't seen that is the murderer. So I don't think that can be correct. So yeah, okay. Well, that was really interesting though. I think that we should talk to Lorenzo about everything that we have found out so far, and as well as all the other people in the tower. But yeah, I might as well end this episode here. So in the next episode, the first thing I'm gonna do is talk to Lorenzo. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen in the next episode. So until then, thank you so much for watching and have a good night.